What are you guys doing?
Oh. Busted. Normal.
Hi, YouTube family!
My name is Elysia English.
And I'm Philip English.
Welcome back to our channel. Today is another day of doing reno on our camper. We thought that it would be super fun to go back to something that we did in one of our earliest YouTube videos where we asked everyone in our comment section to leave a comment where they were in the world. We think it's so exciting about how widespread our YouTube community is and how we're all part of this community together. And so being part of our YouTube family, we have so many new people that have joined our channel. So we want you to leave a comment in today's video letting us know where you live in the world. I think it's super fun. We need to update our map that we started back a long time ago because it's already a really full map, but I think we definitely have a lot more people to add on to.
Absolutely.
We got snow last night.
Oh.
It's not on the ground anymore, but you can see my breath. It's really cold. It's so freezing today. So we are like triple layered up, and it also poured rain the whole rest of the night.
So have you gone in the trailer yet?
I have not gone in the trailer yet.
Oh my goodness.
And so we are a little hesitant since we know that we have the bathroom completely ripped open and we know that there was some leaking in there to see what exactly the situation is inside the camper. Okay, so we're going to go do a quick tour around the camper and hope that we don't find any other spots that have leaked because this is the first really big rain that we've had since we've actually had the camper home. So we're gonna check this out, double check the bathroom, and we're gonna get to finishing doing some painting and renos in the kitchen space. I'm a little bit nervous to see what we're gonna find inside, but I'm hoping that there's no water on the floor and that we don't have any additional leaks that we didn't already know about. And I actually don't know if we have anything leaking where we tore out the bathroom. So I guess we're gonna see when we go in. Dance floor looks good.
Woo woo.
Everything looks dry. I have 2 little drops in the bathtub here, which is clearly from the vent. Just on this side, there's a little bit of water.
Okay.
I see it. I think the floor is just really cold. Cold floor. That's better than a wet floor. I think we're pretty good actually, right?
I gotta fix all that up there. All of that is getting new wood.
Okay, so we are going to cover up the open vents on the roof. And make sure that that's covered for any future rains. We had no idea it was gonna rain last night. They were just calling for a little bit of snow. We just thought we were gonna get a couple flurries and that was it. So we're gonna cover that up so that we don't get any additional water leaking in before we get that cleaned up.
Right.
Philip's job.
Okay.
I'm not so good on a ladder. And then we are going to get to doing some more painting in the kitchen. I wanna tell you what I wanna do in the kitchen because you guys have been asking me what I mean when I say that I want to do a boho style in here. What does boho style mean for me? I'm looking at doing a specific color palette, which is very earthy, but still I want a little bit of a pop of color. And so I did give you a little bit of a sneak peek at some of the color tones I'm going to be using in one of our previous videos. I think it was episode 3. If you want to check that out if you've missed it. I know a lot of you are binge watching the whole camper series, so there is a playlist on our main channel. So I'm looking at a specific color palette. I'm looking at having lots of textiles that have just that like dreamy linen type fabrics that you can just have a lot of really good wear and tear and not be too light when we have dogs and kids that are going to be in here, but still have the overall look that I'm looking for. We're also looking at doing some type of like live plant type things in here, even though I know that they won't be able to be in here all the time. But there's some spaces that when we do travel, we can have a few things. I'm also looking at having some wood tones and some rugs and just, yeah, I have a vision. So I am going to show you in one of our upcoming videos a little bit of a swatch, a little bit of an inspiration board on what I'm going to do. But I'm going to give you just a few little tips about what I'm going to do on the kitchen. So I started painting the cupboard drawers in a really nice green. It's called Heritage Park. I'm getting a lot of comments asking what color my favorite green color is, and it's called Heritage Park. And so I've started prepping the drawers. All of the bottom cabinets in the kitchen are going to be green, as well as the base. So today I'm going to clean and tackle painting the green base and put in the drawers so I can really see, even just with one coat, what that is going to kind of look like. So I'm excited for that. And then the upper cabinets are going to be white. And you saw that I was doing the gold hardware on the fridge. I'm also going to do the hardware that's in the kitchen with that same antique brass color that I did on the handle of the fridge, just to tie it all in together. And I'm going to paint the stove white as well, and maybe do a little bit of a gold accent on the handle. I'm not exactly sure yet with the stove. It's still kind of grimy the way it is right now. So I'm going to tackle doing some of that today. And we're also working on removing the wallpaper because it was so cold and we didn't have a heater yet. I'm at a standstill for the wallpaper. So I want to see if I can get some more of this off. I have so many ideas for what I'm going to do to the walls in the camper. So I'm pretty happy that we're going to get to that soon. So this is all going to come out, wallpaper out here today. I think, are you going to cut the counter today, or we're going to take this out?
I can either take it out or cut it.
We are not going to have this specific countertop. It's very textured. It's not the greatest. It's barely even on there. It's super heavy. It's just really not what we want anyways. And so we are going to be doing a different countertop. So we're probably just going to take this out in the meantime. Right? Okay, let's get painting. Are you having fun yet?
It's actually,
It was coming off pretty easy for me on this side. Some people were asking me why I was even bothering, but the problem is that there were quite a few areas that were really bubbled and that were actually coming off all on their own. And so I really just don't want to paint the rest of the stuff that isn't bubbling and then have it bubble later on after I put in all this work to paint it. And there's also some spots that need to have little holes and stuff filled. They had a lot of hooks and random things hanging in the camper, and so I want to be able to repair all of that and then be able to paint it properly. I think it's gonna look so good when I'm done. I see stenciling in my future. Patterns? I know I don't need to tape the floor, but I don't exactly know what we're doing, so I want to just do it, make sure it's nice and tidy regardless. Ready for paint?
yeah. Do you want me to try and get this countertop off real quick before
Oh,
we paint?
sure. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Bye-bye awful countertop. I think someone actually rolled over, what is that stuff called you said it was called?
It's like that slip stuff you put over your like steps outside so you don't fall in the wintertime.
They painted the whole countertop with that no slip stuff. So the texture of it is just awful. And it's all warpy and it's not even cut the right shape or anything anyway. So I don't feel bad that I'm not using it still and just covering it with something else, because it's just gross and it's really porous on top. Definitely needs to go.
Oh yeah.
Look at the texture of this. It's awful. For something that didn't feel like it was attached, there's a lot of screws in the back. That's how many screws were in there. And there was literally, oh, look at all that. It felt like it wasn't even attached. Did you just walk into the top? Are you ready for paint?
I am.
This is the fun part. I am going to paint this green. I'm just not entirely sure what I want to do yet, so I'm just going to leave it for a minute.
I just want to see it with all the green on and then a couple drawers in, right?
Yeah,
and then
even
you get
just
the idea.
Just the first coat even will give a good idea, because
I'm excited. I do love that color. Even though it's funny, because even though I'm colorblind, green is my favorite color, which is weird.
So explain that. So you just can't see green against other colors, but you can see how you see green, right?
I see colors. I just don't see colors the same way you
Everyone.
see colors.
Right. I ask him about 10 times a day, what do you think of this color? For stuff that I'm doing, forgetting that I'm asking the completely wrong person. And although he would love to give me color advice on what he thinks of the colors, I forget. He can't see them the same way as I do. So I'll be like, do you really love this color? And he'd be like, it looks great. Do you really love this color? No, that looks pink or whatever. And it won't even be anything like what he thinks it looks like. All the people to have a colorblind husband.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't need to see colors. You bring enough color into my life.
Aww. have a place to sit now that we have a new floor.
Oh, I love the new floor. I mean, it still needs 100 more screws in, if not more, but...
And flooring.
And flooring, yeah.
I haven't decided yet what I want to do for flooring, and we're going to be ordering it from McNaughton's Home Hardware. We just are going to wait till a little while longer. We're going to be doing so much painting and dripping so much paint on the floor, probably getting everything ready in here, that I don't want to do the floor yet anyways. I'm painting inside all of the ledges and inside the door jambs because when I open all of the cupboards and stuff, I want it to look nice and tidy. I don't want to look like I just surface painted everything. So I see a lot of renovation stuff online, and then when they open the cupboard, it looks really sloppy on the inside. And so I'm being a bit of a perfectionist, but I want to make sure that all that looks really tidy. So I'm just doing a first coat on all of this. I really like the green. This green kind of darkens up a little bit when it's totally dry. So it looks pretty bright right now, but it's going to tone down just a little bit. And then I'll be able to do a really, really light sand in between. Just for extra durability, I like to just use a 220 grit sandpaper, do a quick swish over everything, and then apply my second coat. And I'm using my Beauty Tone acrylic interior paint. They have a huge selection of colors at Home Hardware, and so I always have my favorite green on hand. I'm also planning on doing some type of, I think, pattern, maybe Mac Tack or contact paper or something inside the bottoms of inside the cupboards and inside the drawers, just so it looks really fresh. I just haven't found exactly what I'm looking for yet.
It's coming together nice.
It's gonna look so homey when it's done. I'm never gonna move back into the house.
What?
I live in the camper when it's all
Oh my
done.
goodness. Where'd mommy go?
Ooh, look how far you've got.
It's coming off so well right here too. I'm having a good stretch. It's very satisfying. Oh no.
He spoke too soon.
It's coming. It's good.
The razor blade really works really well just to get underneath of it. It's really plasticky. It's not like a paper. So I'm kind of happy that it is and it isn't a paper material, because I definitely wouldn't want to dampen the walls to use a wallpaper remover. So this is so much easier. Yay!
That's only one
7
little
more
section.
walls to go.
Oh, I know.
There's a lot of wallpaper in here, but it's all got to go. Look at the cabinet coming along. Looks really bright because it's not dry yet. So good. Just in the home stretch of finishing this side wall. So exciting. And then I'm gonna start working my way this way. I put in a couple of the drawers just so I could see more or less what it was looking like. And so I still need to paint the bottom doors. I have a little pile over here just kind of waiting to get painted. And then probably wait till tomorrow to start painting some of the upper white stuff. So I decided I wasn't going to take off the paper behind here because I'm actually going to be making a backsplash. It's going to go all the way up to the top. So it doesn't really make sense for me to take all of that off. And then the vent obviously goes at the top. And then there's a whole panel of the wallpaper on this side that's fully intact. Nothing's peeling off. And that kind of gets covered anyways. So I think I'm going to save myself a little bit of work and not worry so much about this side, although it looks awful right now. But we did get all of the cupboards painted on this side, and then Philip and I tag teamed this wall, getting all of this taken off, which was a bit of a job, but it actually is so much better now. There are quite a few areas that need some repair on the wall here, so I'm really happy that we were able to get that off. So it looks like that's going to be a much smoother surface for what I have planned for this wall. And then Philip's going to go up and tackle getting something above where it's leaking through up here, so that if we have any more rain tonight, it's not going to come into the camper. We still have wallpaper in the little bedroom area that's in the back here, and most of it is pretty intact, but some of the edges along the seams are actually bubbled. And if I paint that, I'm going to really be bothered by the fact that that's not going to be super smooth when I paint it. And there are quite a few holes in the wall back here that need to get filled. So I'm actually going to be taking this all out. It's just on 2 walls. These other 2 walls here are not covered. They're just smooth wood. So I definitely want to make sure that I can get that off. So I'll probably do a little bit more work tomorrow getting that off. And then we have this section here to get taken off, as well as this section right here behind the couch, which I may or may not take off this area because it's totally flat. And a couple of these little drill holes here are where I'm going to be replacing for some curtain rods anyway, so I'm not really going to be filling those. So this section might be okay just to stay painted, but for now, definitely those sections are coming down. We want to say thank you to everyone, as usual, for the support on our channel. We are only 4,000 subscribers away from our goal of 100,000. You guys are incredible, and we couldn't do all this awesome content that we're doing without you guys' support. So we just want to thank you guys for everything. Go team English family, because we're just really excited about all the progress that we're making on our channel and just being able to spend time as a family and with you guys. All of your comments and everything that you guys leave on our channel. Our favorite thing about our channel is reading our comment section, and we do read every single comment. We don't always have the opportunity to reply to absolutely everything, but we try to reply to as many as we possibly can, or at least leave a reaction so that you guys know that we have actually seen it. So thank you so much for everything. And we also want to say thank you to you guys for helping us keep our channel all about positivity, and just a channel all about rising up and letting everyone else around you feel that kindness that we're trying to spread all over YouTube. So
we just want to stay 100% positive, because we're always positive and we try to be 100% positive. So we want our community and our YouTube family to be 100% positive too. And when you come to us, just know that it is always 100% positive.
Yeah, we just want to keep our comment section as clear of any negativity that's going on as we possibly can. Anything that gets left just gets deleted, because we want you guys to be able to use our community tab and our comment sections as a soundboard to be able to like communicate back and forth with each other. And you guys do that, and just the sense of community that we've been able to build with our YouTube channel has just been incredible. So it's just amazing that there's so many people all over the world that can just communicate all together on one platform and just be all about love, kindness, support, and just joy for one another. So you guys make that happen. So we're so honored that you guys have chosen our channel as a platform to do that. So we're going to call it a day today with our renovation on the camper. We have spent a few days, really long hours in the camper in the cold. Yeah. And we have the kids home because their schools are closed, and so we are doing some homeschooling and some really fun activities with the kids. So we're going to spend the rest of the evening playing board games that the kids have chosen and have laid out for us, which is always interesting, and go make a nice meal with our family and spend time together. So we hope that you guys are all doing that on your end. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section where you're from, because it's so amazing to see how widespread our community really is. Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. We'll see you on tomorrow's video.
Bye.
Bye.